What is going on? Today we are talking about formation.fi, a new crypto, a new token that's seeking to reduce the risk and increase reward in yield farming, very simply for little lizard brains like you and me. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm on a journey to 1 Bitcoin. I'm a brand new crypto investor, okay? I am not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm a cowboy who gives cowboy advice. You can't sue for that. I consider myself having a little lizard brain, gorilla arms, and diamond hands exploring the wild west of cryptocurrency. If you want to join me and a whole bunch of other cowboys, hit the subscribe button down below, notification bell for any updated content, and of course give us a like button if you're a generous person, you want to help us grow this channel, you like this video, that would be all fantastic. Okay, for us to understand formation.fi, we have to understand the current market situation. There's a whole bunch of volatility in crypto. People are scared to invest because we don't want to lose all our money. And even if we have the bravery, the guts to invest our money, how do we do it in the best way? What's the best strategy? Because we could just go in and lose all our money. Well, in traditional finance, there are some huge hedge funds, one of which is named Bridgewater. It is an asset management business. So asset management firm focused on delivering unique insight and partnership with the most sophisticated global institutional investors. Basically saying they got the brightest, most brilliant minds in the world, and they are managing a whole millions and billions of dollars of these other millionaires and billionaires' money. And they have the best strategies to earn income back for them at all times. And so one of the best guys to lead up this thing is Ray Dalio. Okay, we're talking about traditional finance. He's one of the most legendary investors out there. If you ask anyone who's into investing or finance, they will know who Ray Dalio is. And he has just a ton of credibility. Anyway, he came up with this idea of having an all-weather fund. What is an all-weather fund? It's a fund that tends to perform reasonably well during both favorable and unfavorable economic and market conditions. So we're talking volatility. And who has favorable and unfavorable market conditions? Crypto. You could be making a ton of money one day, next day in a heartbeat it's going to drop and you're losing all your money. So how do we protect against that? Well, all-weather funds and Ray Dalio and Bridgewater, they have a set of core principles that they use to make these millionaires and billionaires more millions and more billions of dollars. And now formation.fi is just taking those principles and putting them to work in decentralized finance, in cryptocurrency on the blockchain network, using systems and algorithms and computers to help us benefit from that. Okay, so that's the basic understanding of it. They've got a lot of, they're backed by a lot of people with credibility. Bancor, Polygon. I don't know half of these guys, but I'm sure they're all good. I know Moonwhale, I know Titan. So they're backed by a lot of people, which is good. You have a lot of clout and credibility when you roll with some people with clout and credibility. And basically here, you see it happen right here. By adapting the 3 core principles from All-Weather and Bridgewater for a yield farming environment, Risk Parity protocol offers 4 classes of cross-chain yield farming strategies. Basically saying, hey, in a cross-chain yield farming strategy, they're going to be using different, decentralized platforms on different blockchains to the best of their ability, and you're going to be, investing in each one of these different things separately, and all put together, and they'll do it all for you and me. And so that's what they're doing. And they're taking the same principles as Bridgewater and yield farming and all that kind of stuff. There are 4 different classes. The first one is alpha. That's the highest risk, highest reward strategy. Second one's beta, medium risk, medium reward. Third one is gamma, very low risk, low reward strategy. And this one's their just native governance token. No one will tell you how much you can lose, but we will. So here's their strategy. A risk parity is basically, instead of focusing on the reward, which a lot of us do, myself included, I just see this big percentage return, say 100% return or 500% return on PancakeSwap or whatever, on Uniswap or whatever it is. That comes with a lot of risk. No one tells me that. They are focused on the risk. So it's the difference of saying, hey, having a coach being focused on playing offense versus defense, or having someone be more focused on safety than reward. So these guys, formation.fi, Bridgewater, all-weather funds, they're focused on being safe, being secure, and having income coming to you, being profitable at all times. Doesn't matter how high or low, it's just always being profitable. And so right now, how we're doing it is we're doing it separately, right? We look at these different, each individual like decentralized platforms like PancakeSwap and say, oh, okay, there has a lot of risk here, some risk here, and low risk here. However, what they're going to do is they're going to take our money, our cryptocurrency, and diversify it. They're like an asset management firm for us, except all computers, right? They just take the protocol, the algorithms, and they do it for us. And so they'll say like, okay, if you take your assets and split them up into A and B or A and C, you'll have a more balanced rate of return rather than just this nonsense of volatility and stuff like that. And so that's what they intend to do, that your profit profile will be going a steady incline up rather than this crazy volatile nonsense that we've got going on here. Basically what they're saying is we are using algorithms to computation, little robot language to automatically do this for you. So maybe that'll make more sense in this image here. So if you don't know what you're looking at here, these are different blockchains: Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polkadot. These are level 1 blockchains, right? Level 2 is like Polygon, is like it unlocks the best features. It makes it more usable for any of these blockchains. So like Polygon to Ethereum makes it faster, much more, the scalability is higher. And then there are these dApps. I'm going to say that these are like decentralized finance platforms where you could earn money back by giving your cryptocurrency to them, and you earn a percentage rate back in return. Now, right now as it stands, I could only learn so much. Like there's so many of them here, and there's probably even more. Now, I can go into each one of these and manage them individually. Okay, here's Aave, here's this liquidity pool, here's this thing in Compound, here's this thing in PancakeSwap, and I have to manage all of that. No longer. Formation seeks to take your assets and spread it out amongst all of them, themselves automatically, algorithmically, computation, little nerd robot wise, and then it adjusts it as you adjust your comfortability with risk to reward. Say I want low risk, I'm okay with low reward, and they'll do that automatically for you. So you don't have to individually learn every platform, and then you don't have to individually track every crypto that you've got in it. And then you got to pull it out. It's too much. It's a mess. So they're making it very easy for little lizard brains like you and me to just simply invest without even having to keep up on all these risk and reward and all that kind of stuff. So I hope that makes a lot of sense. This image here is just basically saying it's an automatic engineered fixed return, balances out your assets so you're not over leveraged on just high risk, because that's never smart. And because the biggest brains in the world with the most money aren't doing that way, so we shouldn't do it that way either. And their goal: radically reduce overall risk. And here's just an example of this portfolio. You could see here that the alpha raging bull is the most riskiest, followed by this bear thing is the medium risk, and then the gorilla, lowest risk on that. I thought this was a very good overview of what it is. It's a set of tokenized algorithmically rebasing indexes, provide an open and democratized approach for constructing a risk-adjusted portfolio in crypto assets. Let me sum that up in lizard brain terms. We use robots and algorithms to automatically make the best risk-adjusted portfolio for cryptocurrency. Okay, that's what that means. You don't need to know. That's a whole bunch of words. I thought it was a lot simpler. That's a nightmare. That's a big sentence. And so and then you earn back. You earn back this form if you buy form. It's their native token, and all they take a small profit, or take a small piece or percentage off of those profits that you are able to get. One of the things that got me super excited about this is them using and implementing a card feature. I love it when cryptocurrency can get in my hand, and I could use a card and I could spend it if I go to the grocery store or Publix. And this image just shows that, hey, you know what, we are in different blockchains that we could use to, we're not just playing on Binance Smart Chain, we're playing on Polka, we're playing on Cardano, we're playing on Ethereum, and you will be involved in every one of those without having to manage every one of those. And so it's very useful. Here's the roadmap for this thing. You got to just read it. So, you got to do one of those things. This is one of the most impressive things about them, is that their team, it kind of looks like they're not docs, but they really are. Their full name is here. I went and researched two of them. This first one, Krzysztof Gaki. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. He is over here. He brings in a lot of experience, he's spent a lot of time in China, brings in a lot of experience, seems like to be a big player in business, has a track record. This guy, Joshua Hong, he's right here, the second Y, and you could do this for any one of these guys. They're pretty much fully doxed. These guys seem like the real deal. They're not like kids, in their room, in their basement or something. This seems like a legit project. Full transparency, I have bought into some coin already. Now let's talk about the charts, price prediction, and all that stuff. Currently, we're sitting at 42 cents for one form, which is great. I think it's undervalued. I think this could go up to $1. I think this is basically it's an automatic hedge fund for crypto lizard brains like me and you. So I think it's great. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I could see this being a stable asset to hold, something to use in your own investing to make it super simple and keep it really, risk management. I mean, it's all about risk, right? We're rather in this world of scams and all this kind of stuff. You could lose everything in volatility. You don't even have to be in a scam, just be volatile, and you just see your portfolio tanking. You and I want to see progressive, consistent returns every day. We don't want to have that heartache, you know what I mean? And formation.fi seems to do that. I'm not being paid for this video, okay? This is just something that I'm excited about. No one's paying me. A lot of you guys think I'm being paid. I'm not. Right? I don't do any of that. Only in the developer interviews. Anyway, if you made it this far, check out formation.fi. Links are in the description. If you want to join with me and a whole bunch of other cowboys, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell for any updated content, and of course, give us a like button if you are a generous person and you want to help grow this channel. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a little lizard brain, gorilla arms, and diamond hands. We'll see you on the moon.